Today we'll be talking about the strategy of using Venn diagrams in the classroom. A Venn diagram is an illustration of the relationship between sets and groups of objects that share something in common. Usually, Venn diagrams are used to figure out set intersections. It also shows all possible logical relations between a collection of different sets. A Venn diagram helps visualize similarities and differences easily. They are used to teach elementary set theory, as well as illustrate simple set relationships in many different subjects and in many different grade levels, as you can see in these pictures.
Venn diagrams are used to compare and contrast groups of things. They are a useful tool for formative assessment because they can be used to generate discussion and provide teachers with information about students' thinking. A Venn diagram consists of overlapping circles. Each circle contains elements of a set, and where the circles overlap, show the elements in the set that have things in common. Generally, there are 2 or 3 circles, and in higher grades, a teacher can implement more circles for a higher level of complexity.
Venn diagrams can be used in any content area lesson that compares and contrasts 2 or more things. For example, in science, they are helpful for classification. In reading, they can be used to compare and contrast characters in any story. As for assessments, Venn diagrams can be used to assess students' visual thinking process. If the assessment focuses on organizing information, students view written text, pictures, diagrams, or videos about 2 items that have some related characteristics.
We use Venn diagrams because they can be used in any subject or grade level, so they are useful in a variety of learners and ages. Venn diagrams can also be modified in many ways to meet the needs of all students. They can be modified in ways such as using shorter sentences, bullet points, and using visuals and images. Since Venn diagrams are a visual way to organize ideas, it is very helpful for ELL students, struggling readers, and students with disabilities.
The pros of using Venn diagrams are that they can be used in any subject or grade level. This includes students with IEPs, struggling readers, and ELL students. They also visually organize ideas and help look at relationships between things and compare and contrast. Cons of using Venn diagrams are that they can become too complicated to deal with if many objects are involved. Venn diagrams can also have limited expressive power and lack creativity.
Today we're going to be using a Venn diagram to compare and contrast elements of fiction and nonfiction. As we know, we are going to talk about the similarities and the differences. So here's our Venn diagram. We're going to put fiction over here and nonfiction over here. So class, can someone tell me what they know about fiction text?
Fiction is a made-up story.
Good, perfect. So we're going to put that over here on the fiction side. Made up story. Now, can someone tell me maybe an element of nonfiction?
Nonfiction texts are things that really happened.
So nonfiction is real life events, things that happen in real life. Awesome. Now this one might be a little trickier because in the middle we're going to talk about the things that are the same in fiction and nonfiction. So does anyone have an example of what fiction has but maybe also nonfiction may have? Sam?
They both have characters and they both have a problem and solution.
Good. So we can talk about characters, and sometimes both texts have a problem and solution. So we're also going to put that in the middle.